that it's made of. Carrying coin in his mouth. Call on assembly.
What is good, my people, my peeps? How are you guys doing tonight? Wow, my goodness. This little staycation was meant for me to do today. I almost didn't make it back, y'all. I almost didn't make it back to check in. I thought I was going to do about at least 5 blogs because that came out my mouth earlier today. 5 blogs. I thought I was going to do, baby. After I did my little spa day, I had to force myself to come back and talk to you guys. And then think, what am I going to talk to you guys about? So I came up with some topics that I saw off of TikTok that are trending that I'm going to talk about. But also, just to update you all on, you need to take a staycation. That's right. Everyone needs a staycation, right? So, and if you don't know what a staycation is, it's just like going. I mean, you're still in your hometown or your city or whatever, but you just go and get away out of the norm. Go get you a room somewhere and just enjoy the amenities there. And afterwards, guess what? The best part is there's no housekeeping for you to do. All the housekeeping is done there. You just pack up and you move out. So everyone, I believe, needs a staycation every now and again. So as you come in the building, go ahead and double tap the screen or hit the thumbs up. And let me check the volume to see how we're doing. I hope you guys are doing great. I mean, my goodness. It I don't know if I was stressed or what, but it took I don't know, something about that doggone. I did the little soak and my little candle I got. It was really cute, y'all. It was really cute. I hope you enjoyed I did make a little short to show you guys. Sometimes you just got to do that stuff for yourself. So y'all hold tight. I hope y'all can't hear the TV. I tried to turn it down. So, get my little candle I got. It was really cute, y'all. So we're good. It was really cute. I hope you enjoyed All right. Let me turn this down. I just wanted to do a sound check. What's good? What's good? Hello. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Antonio, how are you doing this evening? So I'm just going to tell you guys about my staycation. You don't have to spend much money, so don't think, oh, because that's the whole point of it. We're not going on a full, I don't know where my camera is, y'all. We're not going on a full vacation. I think it's here. We're going on a staycation. We're staying in, right? Enjoying ourselves. I poured me a little red wine. I don't know if you can see. I don't want to show you because I don't want to ruin their sheets. So hold on. I did the wine mask, the red wine mask. I just laid back and I was like, ugh. I mean, my goodness, that was so relaxing. The Dollar Tree is the lick. The Dollar Tree is the lick. So let me see. Oh, the camera's over here. I'm looking over here. I don't know where the camera is half the time, y'all. So what we're going to do is talk about some things that I did get while on staycation. This right here, do y'all remember this? I showed you when the lady, hold on. I got to get comfortable, y'all. Hold on, I'm not comfortable. Wait a minute. Let me readjust really quick. Let me readjust. Okay. I don't know if that's going to stay up. Okay, hold on. Let me utilize these pillows. I'm on staycation, y'all. I'm on staycation. I don't know how long I can stay in this position, but I don't feel like getting up and go sitting at no desk at all, cause I'm on staycation. Okay. All right. So let's see. Is that the lick? You know what? I might have to use my Hey, brother Vic. Hold on for a minute. I'm trying to find the best situation here before I get into sharing. I don't know. I just started, so I don't know. But hold tight. Hold tight for a minute. Let me try to get this in a better position. Ouch. Let me use my tripod. Because I want to be comfortable, y'all. But I don't want to sit at a chair. I want to go to a chair. All right. Hold on. Brother Vic, I tried to check out Brother Brock, I think you said, to check him out. Y'all hold on. I'm coming back on camera. I got to do something. I got to change position. New position, huh? I tried to check out Brother Brock's channel, and I couldn't find his channel. Cause you had left a message about being a mod, and you did it on Brother Brock's channel. Y'all hold on. I'm resituating myself. So hold tight. I'm gonna talk about my staycation. Gotta get away. Staycation. Gotta get away. Hello. Let me see. Can y'all still see? Hold on for a minute. Y'all put a 9 in the chat if you can hear. Oh, worship podcast. Oh, okay. I think I just was typing in Brother Brock. And it brought me to somebody else's you know how YouTube does. It'll bring it to a whole bunch of folks. Okay. Can y'all hear the TV? Let me turn the TV down a little bit. So, all right, Brother Big. You know what I'm gonna do is, since I don't have any mods, I don't know how long you're gonna stay, and I really don't know how long I'm going to be on. I'm just checking in with y'all. It's my staycation. Oh, I think this is a better position. Okay, hold on. We'll see. Oh, I got the lounge job. I'm not trying to get in a chair. Okay. Let me throwing stuff around. Okay, you got the 9 in there. So what I'm gonna do, Brother Vic, is I'm gonna do a temporary mod tonight, and maybe a couple more times to see, how you do, because I wasn't able to check out the podcast. So hold on, let me see something here. Can I do it from? Okay, hold on, guys. Let me come back on camera. I hope this is it feels better. Hold on. Give me a minute. Can y'all hear the air condition? Child, it's loud, and I didn't want to face this way. If it's too loud, let me know. If it's too loud, let me know. Oh yeah, good. Well, why are you still here? You must like me. See, Wang a tang tang. Huh? Okay, you must like me, see Wang. Okay, so all right, guys, I'm on staycation. I don't know. Is this better? It feels better this way. So hold on, Brother Vic. Gonna see if I can make you a mod from here from my phone. Now give me a minute. Let me know if the air is too loud, because this is like one of those old school air conditioners or something. But the amenities was on point. Okay. All right. Brother Vic, say something in the chat. Okay. We're gonna talk about some things that I got. Let's see. Y'all hold tight. I just reset my position. This is a new position. We're gonna talk about some things. Almost didn't make it back tonight. Brother Vic, are you still there? Okay, so here we go. Let's get it to it so I can lay down and go and be comfortable, y'all. And finish watching with whatever's on TV. I don't know last time I watched TV, to tell you the truth. Okay, so my pen over here. Oh no, I'm dropping stuff. Y'all hold tight. All right. I think I got this stuff under control. Y'all hear me throwing stuff around? Thank you for the thumbs up. I didn't even have to tell y'all that often. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. So, guys, I'm on a staycation. Meaning I didn't go anywhere. I'm still in town. And sometimes we need to take a staycation, right? Just to relax. So what I want to do is show you some things that I tried. I posted the face mask that I got from the Dollar Tree. Hello, hello, hey girl, hey. um, oh, thank you. I posted some stuff that I got from the Dollar Tree, okay? And it was the wine face mask was actually chef's kiss. My face feels really smooth. That was like a sheet mask that you put on your face and you leave it on for like 19 minutes or something, or 20 minutes like that. Um, Great stuff, great stuff. This I also got from the Dollar Tree, y'all, for the hands. I did not use it because, baby, after I did the little spa treatment for myself, I was laying here, and then I went and got something to eat. I got some Chinese food, some veggie fried rice. Baby, this has been a lovely day. Okay, a lovely day. So I didn't use this. You know, I'll use it. I'll use it sometime. I don't know when. Let me see. Are we? Let me see. Okay. And what else? This right here. Oh, y'all like my readers too? Let me show you my readers. Oh, yes. Oh, I need to keep these on. TikTok shop, baby. These readers are the bomb. Y'all like these readers? Let me. Oh, I can see. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. It's gonna be a bride. Y'all can see with these. Oh my gosh. TikTok shop. These readers. Okay. Oh my gosh, I love them. This right here. When we were in the Dollar Tree, do y'all remember that lady that came up behind me and I had said I wanted to get something for my feet? Y'all remember? If you were there, you probably heard me say I want to get like a foot mask or something for my feet, like the hand mask that I just showed you. Right here. So this lady came up behind me when I was in Dollar Tree on live, and she was saying, she asked me, was I doing a TikTok live for some trending items? And I was like, no, I'm not doing a TikTok live, but you know, I do like TikTok lives, or you know, when they do videos about what they find in the Dollar Tree. Y'all, I don't know what you're laughing at. I don't know what you're laughing at, but you need to go get this, baby. This right here, my feet, I'm just rubbing them against. Oh my goodness gracious! If you go get your pedicure, right? If you go get a pedicure, baby, in between time, in the meantime, run. Do not walk. Run to the Dollar Tree and get this one. This one, I was like, what does it do? You see how it looks? It don't look like it could do nothing, right? I don't know. And if you feel it, it's like really, like it's called diamond cut. Can y'all see it? It's called like diamond cut, and you can feel it on your hands. It's like pulling your hands when you touch it. But when you look at it, it don't look, baby. I got on them feet, on the, you know, the bottom of your heel, and I was doing, I was like, oh my God. My feet feel so doggone soft with this right here. Okay, but look at this. Check this out. If I can pull it out. Then it comes with this right here. This the same thing. Okay, so you know how, like under your feet, like the little crease. You know how your feet be right here, and it got the little crease. You can take this little piece and get right. I'm not gonna screw up my hand because it don't look like much. Where's the camera at? It don't look like much, baby. This thing is thebomb.com. You can get like in the small little crevices, and then it fits right up in here, baby. Dollar Tree, go get you yours. I bought both of them, y'all. I bought Onyx, I believe this is the name. Professional, yes. This is like the hold on, I'm getting hot. Let me get out of these covers. Let me get free a little bit. It's hot. All them covers is hot. Okay. This is trending on TikTok. The young lady came up behind me and she hooked us up. She was a plug in the Dollar Tree. I haven't used this one yet. Let's open it up. This one is like the ones you see in the shop in the Oriental when you go get your feet done. Oh shoot, I might need my knife. Y'all hold on. I need something to open this up with. Hold tight. I gotta move around real quick. I want to see how this one looks too. Okay. Now hold tight. Let me see. This knife and open this up real quick. Yeah, she hooked the sister up when she said, "Get it." I'm glad I got it, y'all. Y'all, hold on. I'm gonna open the other one up real quick. I need a knife real quick. Okay. Look here. And I'm loving my little TikTok shop readers. You can get you yours. Because I got mine. Get yours because I got mine, honey. Okay? Give me a minute. Get back situated. Okay. I don't know. Okay, so here we go. Oh, thank you, thank you. Let me read some of y'all comments real quick. Pink is just your color. Oh yes, so amazing. Thank you. Oh my God, beautiful queen. Oh, that's so sweet. Hold on, I meant to get this person up out of here. Somebody else. Hold on. Okay, I think I got him. Okay, y'all. This one right here. Go to Dollar Tree. Do not walk. Run tomorrow morning. Go to every Dollar Tree in your hometown, your city, and get this for your feet. Okay, this is the lick. Your feet, my feet feel so good. I'm just keep rubbing them together. Just, oh my gosh. Hold on. My feet just, oh, they feel so good, y'all. Oh my gosh. I'm on my staycation. The lady hooked me up with this, but I bought both of them. Get this one for sure. Okay. This one comes with a little attachment so you can get in the grooves. You can really get, camera down here. You can really get in the grooves, y'all. You will love it. Okay. Here is the other one. I didn't open the other one. I'm just now opening it. Because, baby, I didn't even need to use it. After I used that one, I didn't even use this one. Let's see what it's working with. So this is like this is like the normal one. This probably smooths it too. You see? It's like those little sponge things that they have when you go get your feet done. But this is cool because, you know, you can get these in. I suggest get this. Get this one from the Dollar Tree. I get both like I did. Now I'm gonna try this one too. For maintenance of your feet and your heels. This one right here. This the Cadillac. This the Maybach. This all of the above. Get them. They at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. Thank you, lady. Thank you, lady, and your daughter. Because her daughter made sure I knew where it was, honey. Her daughter said, you see it in the corner? I said, I sure do. Thank you. This is the name of it, y'all. Men and women can get this. Okay? If you like taking care of your feet. All right? All right. That was a Dollar Tree find. Love it today. This right here, this was a Dollar Tree find, but I had got this a while back. It's a shower comb. Probably 3 weeks ago, but I wanted to show y'all because it was so cute. It's so cute. I still wanted to show it. You know, I'm gonna use this in the morning because I gotta condition my hair. Remember I told y'all that. This is something else I got on TikTok. It's a makeup palette. It has all the concealers in one. What does it say? This is a romantic flower concealer powder palette. So I guess it's like creamy to powder. Yeah, I'm not a real makeup type person, but I don't like having to look all the time everywhere for makeup. You know, picking up this one, that one. Nope. So I bought this off TikTok too. Y'all check these out. Y'all like these? My goodness, when I took them off, my eyes got blurry. Y'all like these? These are the wide. Oh, I think I got something on here already. Hold on. I don't smear it. I don't want to touch it because right here, these are the wide frame readers, baby. They cute. They stylish. TikTok shop. I told y'all TikTok got me in a vice grip. All right, ladies. So I got this. Isn't that cute? You can I think let's look at it. Let me take the top off. It's all the different colors of concealer all in one little palette. Ooh. Hold on. Here we go. I will be using this and I'll let y'all know how it is, but I just like it because it's all in one palette. Oh, I did get those nails too. I forgot to bring them over here. Okay, so we're going to get into a conversation, guys. I just wanted to show you guys what I got from the TikTok shop and from the Dollar Tree today. We're going to get into a conversation. Let's see. I did buy the nails, but I didn't feel like putting them on. I'll do that at a later date. Oh, let me show y'all this. This was cute. This was at Dollar Tree back in the day, and they had a couple. I had picked these up, so I'm going to use that with this concealer packet. I just didn't want to put no makeup on this today. Okay, is this angle? Let me fix this angle, y'all, because I don't know if I like this angle. Oh, did I timed out Brother Vic? Lord have mercy. Oh no, Brother Vic timed out Anthony. Okay. I thought I timed out Brother Vic. Hold on, let me do something, y'all. Hold on, let me turn this off. Y'all give me a minute. I'm gonna try to find the best angle. Ooh, Lord, I don't want to break nothing. Lord have mercy. Hold on. Let me see something. Okay, hold on. Okay. Trying to get the best angle, y'all. Because we're going to have a conversation. I looked at a couple of things that what they were talking about on social media, mostly on TikTok. Mostly on TikTok. So the topics we're going to talk about okay, first of all, we're going to let that one be the last one. We're going to talk about pretty punishment. I never heard of these things. Pretty punishment. What is a spank bank? I've never heard of these terminologies, y'all, but maybe y'all have. I haven't. Hold on. And then, this one, I thought this one was funny. Why did they block you? Child, do you know that there's a psychology behind blocking people? Y'all, I did not know. That's why I like TikTok so much. TikTok stay up on the latest things, you know? That's why I like it. I'm trying to adjust this up. Y'all hear any clinking and clanking? Why this won't stay where I put it at? Let me see. Let me see. Is that angle better? Okay, so I wrote down some notes. What we gonna talk about? Y'all hold tight. I'm plugging up my phone, y'all. So hold tight, please. Okay. So let's get into this conversation. That I saw this stuff on the TikTok, not the TikTok shop. We already went on about what I bought while I was on TikTok. Okay, so have you guys ever heard of pretty punishment? Or have you ever heard of what is a spank bank? I never knew of these type of topics. And or why they block you. You know what? The Most High must got jokes, y'all. The Most High got jokes because look here. Why they block you? I don't know why they came down my timeline on TikTok. I do not know why that came down my timeline, y'all. We gonna get into it. These make me feel so professional. And it let me be able to see. Oh my gosh. Okay, so hold on. Let's get over to TikTok. And I hope you guys can hear because I did not bring my speakers. So, it is what it is. This is Stay-Cation. You know what I'm saying? Let's go into why they block. I did not know that this was a conversation already being had, honey. And it came down my timeline. Okay, let me get to my saved videos. And I just busted out laughing, y'all. I busted out laughing. The first topic, we're going to put that at number one. Why they block you, y'all? Let's get into this tonight. Do you know? Have y'all ever heard of the terminology incel? Have you ever heard of the terminology incel? Well, if you haven't, but by now you should have heard of the terminology incels. These are people who don't really are not really great at socializing. They put on fronts like they're all about that life, but they're really not. They don't have a sex life, but they do lie and say they have a sex life. They or say that they that they're ladies men and stuff like that. These are what they call incels. Okay, they wouldn't shoot they shot, and if they do shoot they shot, most of the time they get shot down, right? So I'm minding my business, y'all. Because I'm over there shopping half the time on TikTok when I should be promoting, and I'm not promoting all the time. But y'all, they got this terminology And it stems not only from being an incel, but these incels, they have narcissistic traits to them, right? And so, by them having narcissistic traits to them, they become grandiose. Hold on, let me put my specs on. Let me look important. Like, let me make my stuff look important, because I am. Okay, but so I can see when we get into this. Okay, but these incels, they they have this false grandiose idea about them, right? And so on TikTok they have this terminology talking about why they block you. Baby, let's get into it. Let's hear this man first.
Ladies, men never block you on social media. So if you get blocked by a man, you are a fucking savage. You won the game. I mean, clearly. Ladies, men never block you on social media.
What?
So if you get blocked by a man, you are a fucking savage.
And he says on here, you really hurt them, laughing my A off. And I'm like, oh, because y'all know that happened to me. It's so funny. I'm like, why did this? And I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on. Let me pull this off. I'm like, why did this come down my timeline? I'm not thinking about none of this.
Ladies, men never block you on social media. So if you get blocked by a man, you are a fucking savage. You won the game. I mean, clearly. Ladies, men never block you on social media. So if you get blocked by a man, you are a fucking savage. You won the game.
Okay.
I mean,
And this is a thing. I did not know this was even a conversation being had. Listen to this one.
He blocked you because he didn't want to talk to you no more, didn't he? No, sis. He blocked you because you had a major and powerful impact on this motherfucking life. That's why he blocked you. He blocked you because he's addicted to you.
Oh, Lord. Y'all, this is a whole conversation over there on TikTok. Anyway, we gonna keep it going. I was like, oh my goodness. Oh, now I get it. Now I get it. Oh, wow. So let's go on to the next conversation, because I did want to have some conversations with you guys tonight before I continue to relax on my staycation. Okay. So let's, the next one was pretty punishment. Never heard of these terminologies before. Pretty punishment. Okay.
Earlier today, I saw a video about pretty punishment, and it's been...
what people don't know about pretty punishment is actually that it's more common than pretty privilege. It comes from multiple different things, but one of them is the simple fact that men enjoy humbling women, especially pretty women who believe that they are of a certain kind of caliber that certain men cannot obtain. So bringing them down makes them feel more high. But another part of pretty punishment is not just simply your looks, but your personality. People dislike people with personalities that shine. And if their personality does not shine, if they are not able to captivate a room, captivate an audience, captivate another person, they want to bring that personality down. Take my wife, for example. She's drop dead gorgeous. When I say gorgeous, I mean breathtakingly gorgeous. So gorgeous that I wake up and I question, do you know how I look? But in all seriousness, when I first met her, she always used to walk with her head down. I always used to ask her, why do you walk like that? Now, I'm a very observant person, and then I realized she does not want to be seen. I used to tell her, pick your head up. You are a gorgeous woman. You are so gorgeous that you can wear a garbage bag and you will still shine through. But this came with years of people trying to diminish her personality because their personality did not match hers. This is also a form of emotional abuse and or manipulation that spouses typically go through. Family members, siblings, whether young or old, go through. Also, people don't realize when people are doing this to you, they are siphoning your energy.
Uh-oh.
Earlier today,
What?
I saw a video.
I thought that was so interesting. I had never heard of this before. And why is it coming down my timeline? I'm telling you guys, but I have told you guys this before. Like, what you're watching or doing, or if you have a social media platform, this stuff is literally listening to you, reading your interactions on social media. Because I'm like, why did this pretty punishment come down my, you know, for you page? I wasn't looking for this. I never typed it in. Let's see. I never typed it in to search it or anything. This stuff in red, it came down my. I'm like, what? Okay, so let's continue. Women get humbled by men. I did not actually know that that was a thing. Like, now a lot of stuff makes sense, right? I did not know it was a thing, that it's almost like a game, that if you're not playing a game, if you're not playing games with people, you just chilling, you just hopping on social media or in your workspace or whatever your day to day might be, um you chilling, you just like you doing you. But there are people that are literally playing games, or they are, the internet has really become their world. And so they're using social media as a currency and as a way to feel empowered. Y'all, I just like, ding 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 ding. Okay, that's what it is. It's, you don't have to do nothing to these people, nothing to these people, right? And they will, like we're talking about the pretty punishment. I Child, I did not know that was a thing. That because people find you attractive, and it's not just men, women can do this too. Because they find you attractive, they got to humble you in some kind of way, trying to bring you down a notch, like they've done something to make themselves feel superior. Y'all, it's a whole thing. It's beyond narcissism now, because narcissism, that word is out pretty much, because y'all done burnt it out. Y'all done burnt it up. Child, they talking about pretty punishment. They talking about why they blocked you. All this stuff on TikTok. TikTok is the lick. So let me see. But it came down my timeline, obviously, because it's monitoring. Social media monitors you, right? So let's go into some more things.
Men's playbook of insults. Let's dive in. Number one, they will tell you to get a cat.
Okay, so let me read her statement on here. It says, things men say to try to humble you. So let's get into it.
Or some type of pet. They actually have gotten. Hi guys, I'm Jules, and I'm back with another list. Today we're going to go over men's playbook of insults. Let's dive in. Number one, they will tell you to get a cat, dog, or some type of pet. They actually have gotten creative, and they tell you to get something other than a cat nowadays, but it's usually a cat, some kind of pet. That is not an insult, fellas. You're actually roasting yourself by highlighting the fact that we would rather get any other living being other than you to be in our lives. Also, as a woman, I don't have to take care of shit. It is not my job to take care of you, a pet, cat, dog, or a plant if I don't want to. It's also an insult that I would rather be alone than to ever be in your presence. So, whatever.
And the sad thing is, it's a lot of women that don't want to deal with men. I had talked about this like 2 years ago about South Korea and the B, what was it called? B3 movement in South Korea, where the women didn't want to interact with men at all. Baby, it's in the United States too. Let me see what you said. Based on the settings, if you leave the live chat available after the stream, go back on later and clean it up. If I leave the live chat on after the stream, I I don't even know how to leave the live chat on after this stream. I do not even know. Okay, so brother Big, a lot of women, it's like they rather be alone. Okay, let me go to this other woman. Let's see.
Today I saw a video about pretty punishment, and it's basically how individuals who are attractive and appealing to the eye get punished a lot in reality. It's hard to share good news with people, or whenever you do anything, it's like, oh, you're doing the most. And honestly, everything Shawty said in the video, I wholeheartedly related to, because it's like, I really don't like, I be so much in my head when I do certain things, because it's like, I know I'm not a I know I'm not narcissistic. I know it's not narcissism. I know that I actually do think about other people's feelings, or if I'm in a situation, I do think about others before I think about myself. I know when I'm putting lip gloss on, or I'm looking at myself in the mirror, it's not vanity. You know what I mean? It's because I just like the way I look. But a lot of people, and this is throughout my entire life at different stages, have projected so much onto me where it makes me think, and I really do be in my head about not trying to like act like I think I'm all that, because I feel like that's how people are perceiving me, even without knowing me. And there have been so many opportunities that have been snatched away from me based off of my physical appearance. I'm hungry. But based off of my physical appearance, not even because individuals got the chance to get to know me, know my personality, based off of she thinks she's all that. She got all these followers on Instagram. She gets all these likes and comments. Like, when I say I don't have that many friends, I don't. And it's because women are nasty. Like, I don't think people actually understand there are many nasty, evil-spirited women out there. They will put on a facade like, oh, they're a girl's girl, but they only want to be a girl's girl when the individual fits what they like. You dig what I'm saying? People will show their true colors when they feel intimidated, or they feel like you have something that they don't. Now, thank you, God, has blessed me with a light, right? A light that other people definitely do see and feel intimidated by my presence, right? At times, I've been in rooms, I don't even have to open my mouth for a lot to be going on and for attention and focus to be on me. People could say it's my height. People could say it's my beauty. People could say it's my smile, but I really do think it is my aura. Like, I'm not even gonna joke. Like, I really do feel I have an energy about me that a lot of people are just gravitate towards.
It is your light, baby.
And I've been told that in a lot of different like places and spaces I've been. So to anyone who relates to me, what I will say, don't allow other people to make you feel small. Do not overthink who you are as a person, because there have been so many times I'm like battling this like conscious of who I know I am versus what other people try to project on me. And it's like, I know I'm not this person that this individual has built out of me in their head, because other people give me that confirmation that I am like this beautiful person inside and out. So it's like, if you are an individual that suffers from pretty punishment, look, it's not going to get any easier in life. It's only going to get harder, but have discernment on when to know I can be around certain individuals and when this ain't going to work out, because they clearly have insecurities that they need to work on that I can't do anything for them, you know? Earlier today,
okay.
I saw a video.
So, guys, I'm on Stay-Cation. I just wanted to come back live and talk with you guys and, you know, finish up. I thought I would have had vlogged more, but it was a wrap when I got back to the room. Okay. And I did the mini spa. Oh my goodness. It was a wrap. So I had to pull myself to come back and just do this live. So we got two vlogs and 2 shorts in from this mini staycation. I might have to do this more often because baby, I love it. So yeah, so there's a such thing called pretty punishment, and then they're having conversations on TikTok about spank banks. Now, let's get into this, okay? I didn't even know what that was, but people take pictures. Okay, first of all, we know people are going to take your pictures. If you post pictures online, they're going to swipe your pictures to have them or whatever. But I did not know, because I'm not a Instagram girl or woman. You don't see me taking provocative pictures on none of my social media platforms. I have ever taken a provocative picture where I'm bent over or where I'm just blatantly doing something sexual. And when I say none of them, none of my social media platforms, you cannot catch me in a very provocative picture, like Instagram models, the so-called, Instagram models. Let me put just at that. No, all of my platforms have been either dealing with, when I was mostly in media, that's social media was Instagram and Facebook, and then TikTok. On that platform I do mostly current affairs and so-called what do they call them when they think it's not real, or it's a what do they call it? What's the word I'm looking for? Anyway, it's just more controversial or make you think type of content over on TikTok. And then over here, this has been mostly like an open diary. Okay. So it's a lot of different moving pieces over on YouTube. You can get a lot of me different ways, but it's never been anything blatantly sexual. But like this woman was saying, people will still perceive you and try to make you out to be something you're not, because if they perceive you to be attractive, now there's a thing y'all call pretty punishment. I'm trying to tell you, I am today years old. Like they like to say on TikTok. I'm today years old just finding out this topic called pretty punishment, where and then this thing about men trying to humble women. I'm like dumbfounded. I'm like, there it is. Now stuff is totally making sense. The people have become, I'm trying to tell you, you have to take a break from social media, because people have become the bots that they are yelling at. They are becoming the bots that they yell at, because they live on social media, and social media for them has become a currency. So it's like, if I don't like you, they feel some kind of power. Block. If I don't like you, if I feel some kind of way, if I want to be in this clique, you gotta follow and listen to everything I say. And if you don't, you can't have your own thoughts. I'm like, okay, now all of this makes sense. And it didn't make sense until I was over on TikTok and this stuff started just pouring down my For You page. So let me go back to that really quick. I'm like, okay, people have turned into bots on social media. Okay, hold on for a minute. That's not the one I wanted. Let me see. Here we go. Sit you down so we can have a real conversation. Let's have this conversation.
Instagram's continual decline and TikTok's perpetual incline is directly related to people and their consumer behavior, and how we now see friendships and relationships as something transactional. This has been going on for a long time, specifically in the West. This is a part of our condition. This is a part of our programming. This is a part of what we inherently believe, whether we audibly say it out loud or not. Our actions inform everything. And because today, people are not viewed as people are viewed as products, we will let the currency of a like or a comment or joining a broadcast group on social media, or the currency that we have in our actual bank account to spend money on material possessions, clothes, jewelry, more things that continue to put us in consumer debt, buying things that we don't need, or even our consumer patterns when it comes to things like food, the food that we actually put in our body. All of these things, this program that we are in.
Oh, hold on for a minute. Thank you, Brother Vic. I will look at those videos because like I said, this is a temporary, moderation trial for you. So go ahead and send me the videos and I will look at that so that, I can feel comfortable, making sure that I can lock you in as a moderator. So go ahead and do that. Let's run this back. Let's run this back. Let me pause this because people have become bots. If you've been on social media too long, you are the bot. Isn't that crazy? Because I was like, because I'm like, this cannot be real. These people cannot be real, acting like this over that. This cannot be real. I had to laugh sometimes of the stuff I have come across on social media and the interactions I have come across with people. And then when these people started talking on TikTok, talking about people are bots for real. The people that started thinking, this is just the outlet to share their world, who they are, their creative, passions and things. But in some weird way, it has turned them into the bots that they yell at, that they say, I'll block you, this, that, the third. But then they are the true bots. They use the social media as some kind of currency to make them feel powerful, to make them feel like a mini god, y'all. It's crazy. So that's why I say I'm on Stay-Cation. I'm just following up because I didn't want to leave you guys hanging with not following up, at least doing another vlog for you all tonight. But check this out.
We can have a real conversation, okay? Instagram's continual decline and TikTok's perpetual incline is directly related to people and their consumer behavior and how we now see friendships and relationships as something transactional. This has been going on for a long time, specifically in the West. This is a part of our condition. This is a part of our programming. This is a part of what we inherently believe, whether we audibly say it out loud or not. Our actions inform everything. And because today, people are not viewed as people are viewed as products, we will let the currency of a like or a comment or joining a broadcast group on social media, or the currency that we have in our actual bank account to spend money on material possessions, clothes, jewelry, more things that continue to put us in consumer debt, buying things that we don't need, or even our consumer patterns when it comes to things like food, the food that we actually put in our body. All of these things, this program that we are in, this condition that we have accepted is affecting our ability to connect with people and actually build real community. Instagram. I got so much beef with Instagram. And the reason why is because in this attention economy, your currency is your ability to engage. I've been seeing so many people, even myself, I've experienced this as a creator. I think that my content on Instagram is far better than anything I've ever even uploaded on TikTok. I think that it's just great. But when I go and I look at the analytics and I see that 4,000 people have viewed a post and only 50 people liked the post or one person commented on the post, that lets me know that people who are my followers have become so passive that I have to perform more to get any kind of engagement metric to increase. And if the regular quality, which is really high quality, highly creative, highly artistic, does not scratch the surface of what the consumer wants because our consumerism is so self-serving, then I'm just not going to get what it is that I'm looking for. That's the reason why I've been on TikTok for the last 60, 90 days and I've gained 20,000 followers. Because people on TikTok could give a damn about the quality of the post. They just want to hear what you have to say. You don't have to earn a like on TikTok. You don't have to earn something in somebody's algorithm on their For You page. You don't have to earn a share or a repost or a comment. Things happen organically over here because the community was conditioned differently. And because today, the idea of performance, do something for me so that I can feel better about myself. I swear, you got to get somebody pregnant. You got to get engaged. You got to have the craziest, most beautiful, aesthetically pleasing wedding. You got to post the most Michelin-style plate. You got to post the most perfectly curated, crafted thing that you can inside of that little square on a story on the other app to get half the amount, 75% of the amount of engagement that you get over here just from simply being yourself.
Being yourself.
Personally, I love TikTok.
Yep.
But we have to talk about consumer behavior. Think about food. The food that you eat, the nutritional value that
Think about food. I'm eating right now. That's why I turned the camera off.
I have a real nice breakfast. Sourdough bread, 2 eggs over medium, turkey bacon or chicken sausage, some form of potato. I like to drink my electrolytes in the morning. I have a nice cup of coffee. That is a well-rounded breakfast that sets me up for my day. I'm being hydrated, I'm being caffeinated, and I'm getting all the nutrients that I need from Whole Foods. I can't imagine going an entire day and eating every minute on the minute, every second on the second, every hour on the hour. And unfortunately, my consumer behavior would speak opposite of what I'm actually telling you. I love being on YouTube. I love long-form content. Sometimes I will walk around the crib doing my chores, scrolling TikTok, leaving my phone somewhere else because my For You page knows that I like to listen to stories. I like learning about neuroplasticity. I like learning about the creative process. I love learning about art. I love learning about mental health and emotional well-being, somatic therapy, trauma, overcoming. I love all those things. But I don't appreciate art, and I don't appreciate the creativity and the thoughtfulness and critical thinking that goes into what creators create and put onto this app when all I'm doing all day long is just scrolling. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think that our consumer behavior, the fact that we have immediate access all day long to these phones, these apps, this content, it has dulled down our appreciation to engage with art in a meaningful way. Mm-hmm. To consider the fact that like people are being really vulnerable when they press that little button and the red light turns on and they get on here and they share intimate parts of themselves or their thoughts. And so if currency is relational equity, meaning the shared space between you and another person, if we want real community, a place where
real
we
community
can exist, a place where we can show up and feel seen.
There you go. I'm giving y'all some too.
A place where we can be deeply loved, a place where we can be engaged with well and held accountable, a place where we can be acknowledged in our identity, then we've got to stop consuming so much.
I'm trying,
I
but
know that it's not easy to do.
But hold on.
It's hard to sit with your emotions when you're.
Y'all, hold on. I'm eating. I'm on staycation. I got me some vegetarian Chinese food, fried rice. Hold on. Y'all, that's what I mean. Y'all consume too much. Y'all stay on these platforms too long. And y'all have become bots, okay? I got some seaweed. I got some quail eggs. Have you ever seen quail eggs? They're little bitty, y'all. Hold on. I'm going to show you. I put a little seasoning on some quail eggs. Y'all see that? These are really good. These were the ones in the brine. I want to find some fresh quail egg. But these are decent. The yolk, oh my goodness. The yolk in these eggs is so freaking creamy, y'all. Oh my gosh. Anyway, y'all became bots. You stayed on. You got to get off sometimes, y'all. Let's continue.
It's a lot easier to reach for a phone.
Mm-hmm.
It's easy to hit up your sneaky link at night because you want some intimacy, but realistically, you think that you want sex, or you think that you want to hook up, or you're tired of being lonely.
Whoop.
It's easy to go make a new friend or impart yourself in a new community when the community that you've been existing in, everything is good, but they act in a more mature way than you're ready to accept. And because your immaturity is not where their maturity is, you want to go take your existence and be present somewhere else. Because the discomfort of what exists over here, you're not quite ready for. This is the last thing I'll say.
Come on with it.
I heard recently this incredible quote from this Buddhist monk who was teaching his students. And he said, if someone bumps into you and coffee spills from your cup, why did that happen? And it was said that his students said, well, coffee spilled from my cup because the person bumped into me. And the Buddhist monk politely replied and said, no, you spilled your coffee because coffee, what was in your cup. And I think a lot of us, relative to this analogy, continue on in this transactional, consumeristic, capitalism-informed mentality when it comes to our friendship, and what's inside of us is actually coming out. We say we want friendship, we just want somebody to make us feel less lonely. We say we want community, we don't want to be a villager, we just want the village.
Wait a minute. goodness. Oh my gosh. I'm slinging the rice. Did y'all hear that? That was deep. You say you want community. No, you don't want community. You just want the village. You just want eyes on you. That's all you want. You just want eyes on you. You just want to control people like you controlling them. But guess what? Y'all become the bots. Let's go.
We're not willing to commit to the process of connecting with other people. And because it has become so transactional, it loses the essence of what it means to even exist.
Ooh!
Go ahead and sit you down so we can have a real conversation. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Instagram's
that was good.
And
We're gonna listen to that one more time. Just so it can sink in y'all head. Everything has become transactional. People not really dealing with people on a people. Y'all sorry if I'm spitting. Oh my. I'm eating rice. If y'all get a piece of rice in your eye, I'm sorry. Y'all are part of the machine. Take a staycation. Take a break. Because y'all have made social media nothing but transactional. And when real people like myself come on, we be shocked, y'all. We be shocked. We be like, is these people for real? Heck yeah, they for real, because they bots now. Listen to what he have to say.
TikTok's perpetual incline is directly related to people and their consumer behavior and how we now see friendships and relationships as something transactional. This has been going on for a long time, specifically in the West. This is a part of our condition. This is a part of our programming. This is a part of what we inherently believe, whether we audibly say it out loud or not. Mm-hmm. Our actions inform everything. Mm-hmm. And because today, people are not viewed as people are viewed as products, we will let the currency of a like or a comment or joining a broadcast group on social media, or the currency that we have in our actual bank account to spend money on material possessions, clothes, jewelry, more things that continue to put us in consumer debt, buying things that we don't need, or even our consumer patterns when it comes to things like food, the food that we actually put in our body. All of these things, this program that we're in, this condition that we have accepted is affecting our ability to connect with people and actually build real community.
What? Y'all hold on. Y'all need to hear that again.
Instagram.
Y'all need to hear that again.
To connect with people and spend money on material possessions, clothes, jewelry.
Because y'all don't know how to build real community no more. There's bots on here. Too many bots.
More things that continue to put us in consumer debt, buying things that we don't need, or even our consumer patterns when it comes to things like food, the food that we actually put in our body. All of these things, this program that we are in, this condition that we have accepted is affecting our ability to connect with people and actually build real community.
Y'all hear that?
I got so much beef with Instagram. And the reason why is because in this attention economy, your currency is your ability to engage. I've been seeing so many people, even myself, I've experienced this as a creator. I think that my content on Instagram is far better than anything I've ever even uploaded on TikTok. I think that it's just great. But when I go and I look at the analytics and I see that 4,000 people have viewed a post and only 50 people like the post, or one person commented on the post, that lets me know that people who are my followers have become so passive that I have to perform more to get any kind of engagement metric to increase. And if the regular quality, which is really high quality, highly creative, highly artistic, does not scratch the surface of what the consumer wants because our consumerism is so self-serving, then I'm just not going to get what it is that I'm looking for. That's the reason why I've been on TikTok for the last 60, 90 days and I've gained 20,000 followers. Because people on TikTok could give a damn about the quality of the post. They just want to hear what
organic over there on TikTok.
They don't.
Let me say something. TikTok, people are organic over there. That's right. That's why people grew from dancing. That's why people grew from cooking. That's why people grew from just talking. Over on Instagram, that was a magazine. Everybody was trying to be the next top model. Everybody was trying to look so perfect. Okay, everybody had the perfect aesthetic. You had to have the perfect aesthetic over there on Instagram. Okay, that's why I only got 600 followers over there on Instagram. I ain't mess with all that. That was for work. Over on YouTube, bots, performative art, nothing but performative art. Everybody on YouTube basically a bot. They performing. I ain't gonna perform for you. What you see is what you get. I'm not gonna try to control you, okay? Because I am not Satan. You know, only Satan want to control his followers. Only Satan want to control his put thoughts in the people's heads that watch. No. The Most High Yah gave you the ability to have your own opinions, your own thoughts. YouTube, if you ain't a part of a clique on YouTube and follow exactly what that whoever the host is, whatever that host wants to do or say, you got to follow it to the T. If you don't follow it, you is out of there, baby. Okay, bots, they are creating nothing but bots over on YouTube. TikTok, original, organic. People gonna say what they want to say. People gonna do what they want to do. It's original because you're gonna have variety. You ain't got to be on these people platform and agree 100% what they say. That's crazy. Who thinks like that? What world would that be? That's called authoritarian. Y'all know about authoritarian? And no, I won't go that deep with y'all because y'all probably don't. Let me make it a dictatorship. Y'all know that word, right? That's what you call a dictatorship. These platforms on YouTube, they ain't nothing but dictatorships. If you don't follow whatever the hosts say, whatever the hosts do, you up out of there, baby. You cannot have your own thoughts, your own opinions. Oh no, hell no. You can't. It's bots. It's Borg over here on YouTube. It's played out, and then people want to know why they can't grow. Why? Because they played out. Played out. Let's get it.
TikTok. You don't have to earn something in somebody's algorithm on their For You page. You don't have to earn a share or a repost or a comment. Things happen organically over here because the community was conditioned differently. And because today, the idea of performance, do something for me so that I can feel better about myself. I swear, you got to get somebody pregnant. You got to get engaged. You got to have the craziest, most beautiful, aesthetically pleasing wedding. You got to post the most Michelin-style plate. You got to post the most perfectly curated, crafted thing that you can inside of that little square on a story on the other app to get half the amount, 75% of the amount of engagement that you get over here just from simply being yourself.
Being yourself.
Personally, I love TikTok. But we have to talk about consumer behavior. Think about food, the food that you eat, the nutritional value that goes into food. Personally, I eat like 2.5 meals a day. I have a real nice breakfast, sourdough bread, 2 eggs over medium, turkey bacon or chicken sausage, some form of potato. I like to drink my electrolytes in the morning. I have a nice cup of coffee. That is a well-rounded breakfast that sets me up for my day. I'm being hydrated, I'm being caffeinated, and I'm getting all the nutrients that I need from Whole Foods. I can't imagine going an entire day and eating every minute on the minute, every second on the second, every hour on the hour. And unfortunately, my consumer behavior would speak opposite of what I'm actually telling you. I love being on YouTube. I love long form content. Sometimes I will walk around the crib doing my chores, scrolling TikTok, leaving my phone somewhere else because my For You page knows that I like to listen to stories. I like learning about neuroplasticity. I like learning about the creative process. I love learning about art. I love learning about mental health and emotional well-being, somatic therapy, trauma, overcoming. I love all those things. But I don't appreciate art and I don't appreciate the creativity and the thoughtfulness and critical thinking that goes into what creators create and put onto this app when all I'm doing all day long is just scrolling. Do you understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I think that our consumer behavior, the fact that we have immediate access all day long to these phones, these apps, this content, it has dulled down our appreciation to...
Yes, bots.
It's made folks turn into bots. They just do, and then the contenters are just trying to just, they all, let me tell you something. It is boring when you see one content creator make a video about, let me just say, Stay Puft the Marshmallow Man or something. Let me think. Barney or something. Like this just an example. This is an example of how YouTube is. It's boring half the time, unless you are into other things that make you think. But if you're looking for regular content, this mess is boring over here, because you got, like I said, you have people that used to are trying to be content creators, right? And they're a part of groups or whatever, and they literally will do the exact same thing because they're part of a group. How boring is that? How boring is that? That is like the person that's the top one, he'll make something or she'll make something about Barney, make content about Barney. Then people in that same group that follow this content, they'll make they'll go back and they'll make content about Barney. And then everybody basically in that group is trying to make content about Barney, and be so positive, don't have no negative nothing, because the head person love Barney, right? Everybody content gonna sound the damn same. Bots. That's what he's saying. Bots. Everybody, we are bored. We have come to assimilate you. It's boring. Boring. That's like, okay, there are, let's say before the advent of social media, you had newspapers, right? And you had the ability to have rivals and things of that nature to make you stay on your toes, is because you had competition, right? And that helped you or helped other newspapers to stay on their toes because they had competition. They had the New York Times versus the whatever the next newspaper article was. They're trying to make sure their editorials are on point. They're trying to make sure their sources are on point. And they're trying, because if they can find that the let me see, y'all give me the Globe or something. If they can, say their competitor was the Globe, and they say they happen to run the same story, baby, their sources better be correct and on point, because they are trying to stay on top. They're trying to show you, no, listen to me. I am the wisest. I got the brain cells to make you understand what's really going on. And if I can show that this person didn't source their people like they should have sourced them, then I'm going to pull in more of the people to buy my newspaper, right? Or somebody might say, well, I don't want to be in all this world news or local news. I want to have a different newspaper that talks about events and things of that nature. Do you know how boring this world would be? Because if we just had the New York Times and the Globe, and then somebody comes and say, well, I want to talk about entertainment, and people at the New York Times and the Globe jump on that one person and be like, no, we don't want no newspaper to talk about entertainment. Brainwashed bots is what we would have. But that is what social media has created, is brainwashed bots. Everybody's trying to climb the ladder on the backs of other people, don't have a real a thought process in their heads. They what's so funny is they make it seem like they really about that life. They really are giving you content, and it's just regurgitated from what the next person has said. Nothing original. Nothing original or nothing controversial. You cannot. I'm trying to tell you, I worked in media for 7+ years. 7+ years. You wouldn't have the Breakfast Club if everybody agreed with everybody. It wouldn't work. It would not work. You understand? You have Charlemagne the guy has his own thoughts, his own opinions on a topic that they come and have meetings before they go on air about. Okay? You have DJ Envy, his own opinions, his own thoughts. And they're not the same. You just got these another girl added to the Breakfast Club. Forgive me, I don't recall her name right now, but just Jess, what's her name? She's a comedian. She took over for the other young lady that left. But then they brought another lady. They been bumping heads, y'all. But did they kick just Jess out? Is that her name? Just Jess? Y'all forgive me. No. You know why? Because it draws people in. It draws people in to come watch what's going on. Oh, they don't have the same opinion. Well, why not? Oh, well, I don't agree with this. And you agree with that? No, I agree with it a little bit. Well, I don't agree with it at all. It gets people to talking. It gets brain cells to clicking. If you have a platform with an echo chamber, you have dummies. You have just dummies. Just, yeah, boss, we hungry today? Yeah, we hungry. Oh, yeah, boss, we thirsty today? Yeah, we thirsty. Boring. Boring. So you don't see and I do mean nobody with the same thought. I don't care if it's the nightly news. They not reporting on the same. You got the lead anchor. Then you got the co-anchor. Okay? And then you got the weatherman. The lead anchor gonna get the top stories. They ain't gonna be the same story. The co-anchor gonna get a different. Him gonna have something different to say. And then you gonna have the weatherman. So they all got their lane, something different to keep you tuned in. Who the hell want to watch the news when everybody got the same script to read off of? Tonight on the nightly news, there was a big bear that broke into the cabin of some campers that were not supposed to be renting a cabin in the middle of the woods in late January. This bear attacked these people, and now they are no longer with us. I am your lead anchor, John. John of NBC News. Kathy, take it away, Kathy. Yes, John. John, did you hear? There was a bear that it broke into a cabin, and this couple was killed in the middle of January. The couple had no business in the middle of January because they were not supposed to book that cabin. Did you hear about that, John? Well, Jane, I did, because I just said that. Oh, well, that's what happened to that couple. Let's listen to Jill. She's our weather girl. Take it away, Jill. Well, it's in the middle of January. And did you hear that a bear, it killed a couple? That is some boring mess. Do you understand how crazy that is? That's how it is on social media. That's how it is on social media. And people really be thinking they doing something. I just sit back. I be like, these people don't know what the hell they doing. They don't know what the hell they doing. But swear they content creators. Let's continue.
Engage with art in a meaningful way. To consider the fact that like people are being really vulnerable when they press that little button and the red light turns on and they get on here and they share intimate parts of themselves or their thoughts. And so if currency is relational equity, meaning the shared space between you and another person, If we want real community, a place where we know that we can exist, a place where we can show up and feel seen and be known, a place where we can be deeply loved, a place where we can be engaged with well and held accountable, a place where we can be acknowledged in our identity, then we've got to stop consuming so much. And I know that it's not easy to do. It's hard to sit with your emotions when you're frustrated. It's a lot easier to reach for a phone. It's easy to hit up your sneaky link at night because you want some intimacy, but realistically, you think that you want sex, or you think that you want to hook up, or you're tired of being lonely. It's easy to go make a new friend or impart yourself in a new community when the community that you've been existing in, everything is good, but they act in a more mature way than you're ready to accept it because your immaturity is not where their maturity is. You want to go take your existence and be present somewhere else because the discomfort of what exists over here, you're not quite ready for. This is the last thing I'll say. I heard recently this incredible quote from this Buddhist monk who was teaching his students, and he said, if someone bumps into you and coffee spills from your cup, why did that happen? And it was said that his students said, well, coffee spilled from my cup because the person bumped into me. And the Buddhist monk politely replied and said, no, you spilled your coffee because coffee, what was in your cup. And I think a lot of us, relative to this analogy, continue on in this transactional, consumeristic, capitalism-informed mentality when it comes to our friendship, and what's inside of us is actually coming out. We say we want friendship, we just want somebody to make us feel less lonely.
That's it.
We say we want community.
Oh, hold on. Let's get this last part.
We don't want to be a villager, we just want the village.
Y'all don't want to be a villager. Y'all don't want community. Y'all don't want the villagers. Y'all just want the village. Y'all just want the eyes on you. Y'all just want the looks. Y'all just want to be seen. Let me tell you something. With my experience in working in major media for a major media company, if you, and it might come down to this one day, because they're gonna not want to pay content creators, right? They're going to make it harder. Just like over on TikTok, it's harder to get in certain programs like the TikTok creator funds and different things of that nature. You have to have so many, the requirements just like over on YouTube, right? But I'm telling you, working in mass media for so many years, if all of these platforms, because they're competing against each other, right? They're competing against each other. If they one day become wise, hold on, y'all. Let me check the sound. But I'm telling you, working in mass media for so many years, if they one day become wise and started rating YouTube channels, oh baby, it'll be a wrap. Do you hear me? It will be a wrap. If they started implementing a rating system, and if your channel could not hold up to the smoke, because that is why, if you don't know, like radio, TV, it's the reason why television shows get canceled, the reason why some radio programmers or people on radio shows, they're not there anymore, they get canceled, is because they can't bring in the dollars from your advertisers, right? Because your program sucks. So I believe it might happen. It might happen one day. It might come to the point to where they're gonna be like, why are we even running ads on your doggone channel? Your channel sucks. If they get to a rating system, baby, if they say, okay, you have almost 500,000 subscribers, we're running advertisers are running commercials on your platform. If they start doing it by the metrics and say these advertisers say that they're paying you such and such, your CPM, your RPM, whatever it is, this is how much they paying you. and your content is not pulling in the people that's supposed to be watching your content. Every time you go live stream, they want so many viewers on your live stream. Every time you drop a dog on video, they want so many eyes on that video. If these advertisers are running ads, baby, y'all would be screwed. Do you hear me? Y'all would be canceled. A lot of people would be canceled. It would, if they wanted to really become a premium platform and have premium content on it instead of this robotic, repetitive content. Instead of people cultivating bots, having people just copy everything they do. To cultivate a premium platform that would draw more people to a platform that has premium content, you would rate it. Your content would be rated. You would get monetized for a year based on, this is just me, okay? You heard it here first if it happens, okay? Matter of fact, maybe I should start a platform so I can show how it really needs to be done. Because over here, it's just recycled garbage from people just being followers and wanting to stay in clicks and not really creating content. They're creating copycat content, and it's boring. It's sad. It's pitiful. But if I had enough money to develop platforms such as TikTok, I would have to say TikTok because it's more organic. But it would be premium, just like you have these Netflix and Ubi's, not Ubi, but Netflix and all of those video streaming platforms. I would create a platform for content creators, but it would be premium, baby. It wouldn't be all this copycat stuff. You couldn't have no mass following and have your following copycat everything you do. You'd be up out of there. Because everybody who would stream on my platform, it would be premium, baby. They would get premium dollars. And if they wasn't bringing in the dollars, they get canceled. They get canceled. And when I say cancel, I would have levels to the cancellation, baby. That's right. I would have levels to the cancellation. It wouldn't be like you just cancel, you're getting the boot straight off the platform. It would be levels to the cancel. You know, you got so many months to get your content back up to this to this level. If you can't bring in the eyes that you once had on content that you were pulling in, then in 2 months you're going to drop down to this tier, and you'll only be getting these advertisers' dollars. And then if your content continues to plumb, I would have tiers and levels, and you would just be dropping down to tiers. But you would always have the ability to come back up. But I guarantee that's going to happen because I already put it out there in the universe. And when I say stuff like that comes about, somebody's listening with more money than me. They're going to have a premium. Matter of fact, it might be YouTube. YouTube might develop a premium YouTube. Just like they got premium where you don't have to look at the commercials. They might develop a premium YouTube where ain't nothing the same on the premium YouTube platform. You gonna get different content and quality at that. If you want to be on this little garbage platform right here, because this is what it turned into, garbage. Is a lot of garbage content. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you the truth, whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Garbage. Everybody following the same type thing. Ain't nobody being original. And yeah, and if you know it's you, you know it's you. You're trying to get owned by somebody else's coattails. Garbage content. You would be over here not getting not one dime. YouTube go. I already said it. They gonna listen to me. They always listening. They always listening. They gonna come out. YouTube Prime. Come over to YouTube Prime where we have nothing but the best of the best content creators. They gonna have a award show with YouTube Prime. best of the best content creators. And the content, they gonna be fighting to get onto YouTube Prime. Cause that CPM is gonna be banging if they got quality content. They gonna get paid for who they are and what they produce. Over here, they just trying to just throw some content up and just let it run and pray that it hit 1,000 views to get whatever they CPM is, and just keep throwing up garbage. I'm right here today. Look at this. Look at the graphs. Garbage content. Anyway, I'm on staycation, y'all. I just wanted to come out because, baby, I ain't almost make this last live stream because I was so relaxed. I said, well, let me come on and talk to my people to let them know I did a staycation. I might do this again, and we might up the ante, y'all. I'm in like just a humble abode staycation. You know, the room wasn't much. It's just me, you know, chilling. But baby, this might become a series, baby. Y'all come on, hit that Cash App. Let's do staycations. Gotta get away. Staycations. Hey, we do a little staycation, and hey, like y'all saw me check in and struggle getting my little couple of bags up here. We can do that. Okay, we can have a staycation. Gotta get away with ethereal, baby. All right, I'm out.